Hey guys, this is Cory from the Cory Mayo team at Ocean Atlantic Sotheby's, and today I am here at the Cassidy model in Walden, which is located in Harbison, Delaware, just a few miles from the Delaware beaches. I'm going to do a model tour of this Cassidy. I've had a number of clients that have been interested in doing a Cassidy, possibly building one. It's a beautiful day, and I figured what better time than to do a tour than now. So. This particular Cassidy has the elevation is a 2-story elevation. This does come standard as a 1-story home with what they call the sky basement, which is unfinished storage that's located above the garage. And as we go through the home, I will note how this would look as far as standard compared to how this model is outfitted. So as we come into the home, we have a small porch here, which is nice. Definitely room for a little bench, as they have maybe some plants. Then you walk in through the front door. Front door, we have some lights and a transom window. And we come into this beautiful foyer here. A couple things that are unique about the Cassidy compared to some of the other floor plans. Off to the left here is going to be a mudroom. This is how you would access from the garage. There's our garage door. Now this mudroom is an option. I believe it's around $3,000, maybe a little bit below that. If you don't do the mudroom, I believe this wall here would come to the exterior wall that we're walking through right now. But what's unique is that the garage access comes in at the same place that the front door access is. So we actually would enter into the foyer whether you're coming in from the garage or from the front door. The width of the foyer is unique, very wide foyer area, and we have where the cased-in area that would separate this front portion of the home to the back portion of the home is where we're going to locate 2 bedrooms with the guest bathroom and a nice large coat closet. The tray ceiling is going to be standard, obviously not the trim, but this tray is going to be standard in the foyer area. Off to the right here, we're going to have a guest bedroom, which is going to be located on the front of the home. Has this false ceiling. This particular elevation adds that little bump out where that seating area is. Looks like we're being shown with a queen size bed. Obviously a model home, so it's going to have beautiful touches and colors and furniture, but as far as space and size, I'll give you an idea of the size of that bedroom. Next door over is going to be our guest bathroom, being shown with a 3/4 tile shower tub with the transom window above it, some stone counters and countertops and sink with the cabinetry. Now this particular model, they turned the next bedroom into an office with the door access being from the foyer hall here. Typically, when we come here, we turn right to go to the first bedroom, straight ahead to go to the bathroom, and then turn left, and there would be a door there with access to go into the next bedroom. But again, this one has been converted into a guest room with the doors right here. So they did the dual glass doors with the transom above it, and then this really nice office flex room. So this could be used as a dining room, this could be used as a sitting room, or it could even be used as a study with a pull-out sofa for some emergency spare sleeping quarters. Directly across the foyer hall here, we're going to find a nice large double wide coat closet. And then we come into this opening here that will then separate the front of the home from the rear of the home. Is the easiest way to describe it. Now I want to note before we look too much in here, we'll see how in this living space that they have opted to vault the ceiling. The area on the front portion of the home, this is all where if you decide to do the 2nd-story loft, all of that space is above here. So the nice thing about that is if you decide to do the loft, that area is truly separated from the living space down here. That's really nice because if you have kids, the kids can go upstairs, you're playing games or listening to TVs and not interrupting or overlooking into this living room, into the great room. And it's going to be separated by ceiling and insulation. So it really helps isolate those 2 separate sounds from one another while still being able to utilize a nice large loft. And we'll see how big that area is up here. As you come in, We have off to the right is going to be our great room. This has been outfitted with an inset fireplace. So whenever you do that with the Schell Brothers home, you do have to first add a 2-foot side extension to move that rear wall all the way out. Then they'll pull the fireplace in 2 feet. Built-ins on either side. You do have the option, if you want to, you can do what's called a cantilevered fireplace, which the wall, you would not require a 2-foot rear extension, and the fireplace would hang off the outside of the home. Beautiful window array here along the back wall. And this vault ceiling is actually really cost effective. In most cases, it's like $3,000 or $4,000. I think maybe closer to $4,000, not including the beams. But it really helps open up this space as you come into the main living space. The kitchen, this kitchen is being shown as a professional series kitchen. So we have a 36-inch cooktop, we have the stainless steel hood, and upgraded cabinetry here. We'll notice that the cabinets are going to be the well-worn cabinetry with dovetailed construction, and that's going to include soft closed doors and drawers as well. They've added optional tile backsplash. It looks like a herringbone glass tile back there. The professional and the gourmet series kitchens both include a single in-wall oven. They have chosen to upgrade that from a single to a double. When you go from the gourmet would have your microwave above your 30-inch cooktop as opposed to the professional being a 36-inch cooktop. But the professional series will relocate that microwave as a built-in microwave here into the cabinetry. And then also add some additional cabinets above with glass doors, so it's a really nice touch. The one thing that I think is really unique about the Cassidy is going to be the standard island that it comes with. Kind of this L-shaped island, it really wraps and kind of separates the area of the Cassidy's kitchen. This is an included shape and an included design, so this can come as either flat all one surface, or this can actually have a workstation height here and then a bar height stepped up. Personally, I like this flat. You do have the option that you can do what's called the command center in a professional series kitchen, which is an upgraded large island. I think that this included is a wonderful way of saving money, and I prefer it personally because I like the shape. I like, we have 6 stools that are around that. The other thing that's really nice about the Cassidy is the pantry. We have a really nice large wraparound pantry in here. So it actually comes in and goes around. So lots of space for storage within the kitchen. As we continue through the kitchen, we come into our eating area. And then off of this eating area, we're gonna have outdoor space. This is a model home, so they outfitted it with 3 areas of hardscaping located just off of the pond. So beautiful setting, beautiful scenes, but this eat-in area here, this is going to be fairly standard. Again, please note that the beams are going to be added on. This is a model, so they add lots of nice features to get people to think about. This hallway here that is directly off of the eat-in and kitchen area is going to have a nice double closet here. Now, some people use this as a linen closet and some people will use it as a backup pantry. The next door after that is going to be our laundry. This is a huge laundry space. Now, it's being shown with cabinetry and with countertops. This would just be an open room. And if we note, and I'll look when we go back into the, I'll bring it up when we go back into the living space, but this right side wall, in the dining area, this model home has the built-in bar. If you don't do the bar, this wall actually will bump out and be flat with that wall, so this laundry will actually be even larger. The next door is going to be a powder room. And then after that, the next door on the left is going to be an ensuite guest room. So this is a nice sized guest room. But we do have a full ensuite bathroom. So single sink and this one's being shown with some stone countertops with the standard shower. But this is going to be included having an ensuite guest quarters here. With the Cassidy, most homes will be 9-foot ceilings on the first floor and 8-foot ceilings on the second floor. This actually has 10-foot ceilings on the first floor. So that is part of the reason why it does also feel really open. So when we come out of the hall, out into the hallway leading back into the main living space, to the right here is going to be our stairs. These stairs will always be here whether the home is one story or if you were to add the second loft. These stairs will lead up to that door at the top. That is going to be what I said earlier, which is called the sky basement. That's going to be access to your unfinished storage. So never have pull down stairs. You'll have this beautiful staircase that leads right up to your unfinished storage. Coming back out into the main living space, here's our eat-in area again. This is the bar that I was talking about. If you did not do that, this wall would be flat, would be straight across, and that wall that bumps in would be pushed back out. That would give you additional space in that laundry. Continuing through to the guest quarters, this particular home has an optional door added to the outdoor living space. The tray ceiling is going to be standard. Again, high 10-foot ceilings in the Cassidy, so this is going to feel bigger than a lot of homes because of that. Obviously added lots of trim work and colors and carpet and everything. But this is a really nice representation of how a Cassidy would look. We have a very, very large walk-in closet. And then off of the owner's bathroom is an even bigger closet. I actually have a client who's using one of these closets as a nursery room. So this closet is one of the biggest closets I think that I've seen in the Schell Builder's home. So two really big closets coming into the owner's bathroom. We have dual sinks. This is going to be, I believe, a luxury owner suite 2. I'm not 100% positive. I think it's luxury owner suite 2. Tile floor, the 5x5 angled shower, full tile, from floor to ceiling with some tile accents in the middle. Tile shower pan. Then we have our water closet here. And a linen closet in here as well. So heading out of the owner's bathroom into the owner's bedroom, heading back out into the main living space, we're going to make a quick turn into that hall and go up to where that sky basement and the loft is that this model shows. So if this were just a one-story home and didn't have the option of the loft, this wall would just continue straight across and we would come straight into this door, open it up, and we have this nice big unfinished storage with access from a finished staircase, which is nice to have that. This home in particular is showing with a 4-foot extension on the garage. So we would be looking at roughly here is where that window will be pushed in. They added the 4-foot extension because the garage is their sales center. So since this one has a loft, as opposed to walking straight down the stairs to the first floor, we have the ability to turn right. And we can see this is where I said before that in that case in opening the front portion of the house is where all the second story living is located. We now have this nice open room here with a bedroom and a bathroom. Now this can be one big open room. It can be an open room with a bathroom, or it can be cut up the way that it is. Showing two singles, a nice walk-in closet, and then they jack and jill the bathroom for access for the bedroom as well as the loft. But it really gives you a lot of versatility of using this space, and it really bumps your square footage up. And again, if you're up here and there's children up here, if you're using this as a guest quarters and you have kids come with their grandkids and everything, they can live up here, have their bathroom, their bedroom, a living space, and really have privacy away from the rest of the house. That's really one of the shining factors for the Cassidy. Second story is going to feature 8-foot ceilings, not 9 or 10s, like what we find in some of the other floor plans. Typically, always, except for a couple floor plans, second story will always be 8 foot. So back down the stairs into the main living space, and that will conclude our tour here of the Cassidy. This particular model again is located in Walden, which is in Harbison. It's a great floor plan. If you have any questions at all about Schell Brothers, if you have questions about the Cassidy, about Walden, really pretty much anything that has to do with coastal Delaware real estate, you can feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Cory. I'm a licensed realtor with the Cory Mayo team at Ocean Atlantic Sotheby's. You can feel free to give me a call at 302-466-5511, or you can also email me at Cory, C-O-R-Y, at coastallifede.com. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And again, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I look forward to helping you find your dream home right here in coastal Delaware.